Welcome back to AI TORUS. Chapter 2, in which Mr. Vale becomes dangerous. The earliest assemblers were unimpressive to observe. This disappointed investors greatly. Men who contributed money toward revolutionary technology generally preferred their revolutions accompanied by spectacle, polished surfaces, graceful movement, dramatic demonstrations, suitable for broadcast media. Mr. Vale's prototypes resembled nothing so much as severe industrial appliances fitted with too many mechanical limbs. Yet their capabilities astonished everyone who examined them closely. The smaller units, scarcely larger than traveling cases, manipulated materials with microscopic precision. Given raw elemental feedstock and sufficient energy, they could construct circuitry layer by layer, assemble complex machinery from component molecules upward, or repair damaged systems without direct human supervision. The larger machines proved even more extraordinary. Some moved upon articulated hydraulic limbs, capable of traversing uneven terrain while carrying excavation equipment powerful enough to fracture granite. Others refined ore directly within mobile processing chambers. Still others operated cooperatively in coordinated groups, assembling structures of enormous scale with astonishing speed. Individually, the machines represented a remarkable commercial opportunity. Collectively, they represented something far more disruptive. Mr. Vale realized this gradually. At first, he imagined the assemblers merely as industrial tools capable of reducing manufacturing costs dramatically. Housing might become affordable. Infrastructure could be repaired rapidly. Remote regions might achieve self-sufficiency. But every new advancement expanded the implications further. The machines required only raw material and energy. Earth possessed nearly unlimited quantities of both. An isolated settlement equipped with assemblers could mine its own metals, fabricate its own machinery, construct housing, manufacture electronics, refine water, produce agricultural systems, and even reproduce additional assemblers independently. Civilization itself no longer required centralized industry. That realization altered everything. For many nights thereafter, Mr. Vale scarcely slept at all. He walked endlessly through his underground laboratories while fabrication systems continued operating around him with tireless precision. Robotic arms moved beneath white industrial illumination. Conveyors transported refined alloys silently through transparent channels. Excavation drones disappeared into lower tunnels before emerging hours later with newly harvested material. And throughout those long solitary walks, a singular thought grew steadily, impossible to dismiss. Humanity remained trapped, not because it lacked intelligence. It remained trapped because it lacked room. Every conflict on Earth ultimately reduced itself to competition over finite territory and finite resources. Nations expanded until, constrained by geography, economies consumed ecosystems because expansion upon a single planet necessarily demanded sacrifice elsewhere. Gravity itself had become civilization's prison. Once the thought presented itself fully, Mr. Vale could no longer regard terrestrial politics with anything but impatience. The asteroid belt alone contained enough raw material to support human populations for millions of years. Entire artificial worlds might be constructed there. Rotating habitats generating Earth-like gravity through centrifugal force, shielded against radiation by immense reservoirs of water and regolith, illuminated by controlled solar reflection systems. Nothing as small as a simple station or even a colony. We're talking about civilizations. Theoretical proposals for such habitats had existed for centuries. Stanford toruses, O'Neill cylinders, Bernoulli spheres. Engineers had discussed them endlessly while lacking economical means to construct them. The assemblers changed that entirely. Machines capable of autonomous mining and fabrication rendered the cost of large scale extraterrestrial industry almost irrelevant after initial deployment. Humanity required only a beginning, and Mr. Vale became increasingly convinced that no government on Earth would ever permit such independence willingly.